All right. My second number one and last movie is Tenet by Christopher Nolan, with Denzel Washington's son and Robert Pattinson. And this movie changed my life. I've never seen something as beautiful as this, and it's magical to me. The first time I saw it, I didn't even really know how to describe what I'd just seen, but I loved it. It was one of the only movies that I ever wanted to watch back to back. If I had had the time, I would have gone out, bought another ticket for the next showing, and seen it back to back. But since I didn't have time that day, I went back the very next day and saw it again. And I loved it even more the second time I saw it. Okay, for this movie, and spoilers, folks, but for this movie, they bought a junk 747, and they actually built a set off of the Swedish International Airport, and they crashed the damn jet into their mock set that was connected to the frickin' airport. They had to get permission not only from the international airport, but from the Swedish government as well. They bought a 747, and they had guys in the belly of it controlling it remotely so they would be safe. So nobody was actually in the cockpit. And they only had one take to do it. And that movie is perfection. And then Robert Pattinson and David Washington, they had to learn to walk backwards and fight backwards. And so when they're fighting themselves, Christopher Nolan did it in 4 takes. He filmed them fighting their masked selves as them, actually, in forward motion. Then they put them in the suits and had their stunt doubles stand in. So then they fought what would be themselves in the end, going forward. Then they switched back to the regular suits, not the SWAT suits, and they fought in reverse. And then they got in the SWAT gear and they fought in reverse from that angle too. And with a little movie magic, you see them actually fight themselves. Christopher Nolan found a way to make them fight themselves, where they're literally fighting backwards. They had to learn to walk backwards. Kenneth Branagh learned to phonetically speak Russian backwards. I don't care if you understand the movie. I really don't. It's you go for that ride and you see how this thing was made. And again, besides The Dark Knight Rises, this is the most brilliant Christopher Nolan has ever been. And I have never seen a movie like this. And I don't know if we ever will again. And it sucks that it came out in 2020 during COVID. I wish it had come out in 2019 or 2021, but we have it. And it's beautiful. I love Robert Pattinson in this movie. and it's just a ride. And I'm on the edge of my seat for it, and I cry in this one too. It's the end of a beautiful friendship for me. And for me, it's the start of a beautiful one. We get up to some stuff. Like, look at that. I'm almost crying just from repeating that line. I mean, this thing emotionally just grabbed me from the start. And I was just on the edge of my seat, white knuckling the thing the entire time. And I don't know how many times I've watched this movie. I watch this at least 3 times a year. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. I should say that. Tenet and The Dark Knight Rises are not only my favorite Christopher Nolan movies, they're tied with one other movie as my favorite movies of all time. And nothing has even come close to touching them. I absolutely love Tenet. So if you haven't seen Tenet, please see it. Again, sit with your emotions on it. Just go for the ride emotionally. Don't try and understand it. They actually have a line about that. Don't overthink it. Don't try and understand it. Just go with it. I know a lot of people can't do that. But for this one, just emotionally let it take you on a ride. And if you don't understand it, then rewatch it. Or rewatch it with somebody who does understand it and loves it. And I guarantee you, you will have an even better experience. This is cinema at its best. This is directing at its best. And that's why this is my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. And one of the movies that has made Christopher Nolan the best director of all time, in my opinion. All right, my friends, I'll catch you on down the line. So for now, I'll say good night and good luck.